Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. LG is starting the rollout of their 2021 OLED TVs. That's right, we finally have some information on when the TVs will be launched. Well, not all of them, some of them, and what the OLED A1 is going to look like for the first time. And we also have prices. We have prices for some of the TVs, not all of the TVs, because as I said, they're doing a slow rollout. Let's get to it. In a press release, LG said that all their TVs will support HDMI 2.1 features, even if a TV does not have an HDMI 2.1 port. So that means that at a minimum, all TVs will support eARC and low latency mode. Of course, if the TV has an actual HDMI 2.1 port, then you get more features. All TVs will also support Dolby Vision, IQ, Dolby Atmos, HDR10 Pro, and Filmmaker mode. This means that LG is still not supporting HDR10 Plus. Another surprise that they dropped on their press release is that there's actually going to be an OLED B1 TV. So the B1 series or the B series isn't dead after all. They just added the A series, starting with the A1 this year, which means that you can go from the most basic, cheapest OLED TV all the way up to the G, which is the most expensive, top of the line OLED TV. And here I was thinking that they were going to kill the B series. I guess LG got smart and decided to keep it around. As you can see, here's the image of what the LG A1 is going to look like. As you can see, they have the wide feet on the TV. So if you're planning on putting this on an entertainment system, you need to make sure that you have the room for how wide that stand is going to be. Of course, it depends on the size of the TV that you get, but it looks like it's going to be at least this wide. Other information that we're waiting to get from LG is if these TVs are going to be capable of delivering full 48 gigs per second bandwidth. That information wasn't on their press release either. Before we get into the release date and prices, I would like to say that this information is specifically from the regional office in Germany. I don't think that the dates are going to be too different, and we can calculate what the prices will be based on how much it will cost in euros. So keep that in mind when you are getting this information. Let's start with the B1. So the B1 series is going to come out in April. For the 55 inches, it's going to be 1,800 euros, which converts to $2,184.48. Keep in mind, prices are lower in the US, so this TV might be a lot cheaper than what we're seeing here. For the 65-inch B1 OLED TV, the price is going to be 2,700 euros, which converts to $3,276.72. Then we have the 77-inch B1 OLED TV, and that's going to come in at 5,000 euros, which converts to $6,068. So you could get a B1 77-inch TV for, I will say, probably around $6,000, assuming that the price, like I said, is going to drop that little bit. It'll probably drop even more than that. Now, for the most popular series of OLED TVs that LG has, the C1 series. Starting with the 48-inch, it's going to come in at 1,650 euros. And that's going to be $2,002.44. In comparison, if you're able to get your hands on a 48-inch CX OLED TV, right now on their website, they're selling it for $1,500. Of course, that's last year's model. Currently is out of stock. For the 55-inch C1 OLED TV, it's going to come in at 2,000 euros, which converts to $2,427.20. Now, in comparison with the LG CX 55-inch came in the market, the price was $1,799, so $1,800. This means that the TV could be around the same price or a little bit more expensive than last year's prices. For the 65-inch, it's going to cost you 2,800 euros or $3,398.08. The 77-inch C1 OLED TV is going to come in at 5,300 euros, which converts to $6,432.08. And lastly, the biggest OLED TV in the C1 series is going to be the 83-inch, and that's going to be 8,000 euros, which converts to $9,780.80. Once again, keep in mind that these prices usually come in a lot lower in the US. Of course, these TVs are high prices, but technically it's a TV that you could get if, of course, you have the money for it. You could get an 83-inch TV for under $10,000 and a 77-inch TV for around probably $5,500, probably around there is what I'm going to say that's probably going to come in. As we can see, OLED is getting more affordable. The C1 series is going to be available in April, except for the 83-inch, which will be coming out in June. Now let's talk about the G1 series. The G1 series is the special category this year because this year the G1 series is going to be rocking the new OLED technology, the new OLED panel, the OLED Evo panel, which is supposed to give you better luminosity for higher brightness and punchy images with amazing clarity, detail, and realism. That's what they say on their press release. I mean, OLED Evo is a new OLED technology. All right, let's talk release dates. So the LG G1 is also going to be available in April. Now for prices. The LG G1 OLED Evo TV 55 inches is going to cost you 2,400 euros, which comes out to $2,912.64. For the 65 inch, it's going to be 3,500 euros, which converts to $4,247.60. Finally, in the G1 series, we have the big one, the 77-inch LG G1 OLED Evo. And that one's going to cost you 6,500 euros, which converts to $7,888.40. You know what? I thought the LG G1 was going to be a lot more expensive than what I'm seeing here. But it looks like these prices are actually going to be pretty reasonable for a new technology. Now, up next, we have the eye-watering TVs. The TVs that if you want to buy one, you most likely need to get a second mortgage. I'm talking about the LG Z1 series AK OLED TVs. The LG Z1s are going to come out in May, and for the 77-inch, all you have to pay is 20,000 euros. What? Don't worry, I will tell you how much is in dollars. And more because I'm curious, not because I can get one. So 20,000 euros converts to $24,272. But wait a minute. As I said before, prices are going to be lower when they come to the US. So technically, you might be able to get this TV for only $22,000, between $24,000 and $22,000. Probably going to be the price for this TV. Let's talk about the 88-inch. Why not? The 88-inch LG Z1 AK OLED TV is going to cost you only 30,000 euros. What? How much is that in dollars? Well, that's $36,399. What? If we are thinking about US prices, between $30,000 and $36,000 is what I'm thinking that's going to be coming out, the price that's probably going to be in the US. So I gotta admit, these prices are not crazy. I mean, I was expecting something around this. As I said, the LG G1s are actually at a price. As I said, the LG G1s are actually at a price that is more affordable than I thought it would be, right? I thought that the LG G1s were going to be a lot more expensive than the C1s because of the new LG Evo OLED panel. I'm glad that they're putting in a price that is still affordable. If you want to make a decision between, the C1 or the G1, there's not like an astronomical difference. So that's definitely going to help with adoption. We are yet to hear about the LG G1. We don't have any information on that yet. As I said at the beginning of this video, this information comes from Germany. I don't think the information is going to be super different from the US, but keep that in mind. So there you have it. We finally have the LG OLED prices out, available to you. What do you think? Are the prices crazy? Are the prices around what you thought the prices were going to be? Are some of these TVs calling your attention now that you know the prices? You're like, oh my God, I know I can get that one. Let me know which one you would like to get in the comment section. I would really like to know. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.